Hello everyone. I analyzed 523 IT support specialist job postings from across the US. Here's what I discovered. Let's look at education. Out of 523 jobs that I've looked at, only 3 of the jobs require a high school diploma. Most of the jobs require at least an associate degree or a bachelor's degree in computer science or information system or information technology. As far as experience, almost all of the jobs, all of the information support specialist jobs require a minimum of 1 to 5 years of experience. That's the trend I see. I could not find a single job that said we'll train you. Experience is not required. They need some type of hands-on experience, troubleshooting, desktop support, network management, and so on. A lot of these jobs require a lot of different skills. For example, they will ask you to have some security skills, some cloud management skills, some knowledge of cybersecurity, and basically you're kind of an IT generalist. And almost every single job mention communication skills and customer service, problem solving, of course, and they want you to be able to work in a team environment and to be able to create documentation. Another thing to keep in mind is that a lot of these IT jobs, IT support specialist, systems administrator, a lot of IT related jobs, they will want you to be available after hours and weekends, and sometimes you can be on call. I've been working in IT for a long time, and a lot of times you never know when something's gonna go wrong, and it's better to take care of something that goes wrong on the weekend than to take care of it on Monday morning, because then it's urgent and people are calling you, people can't work, and it's a lot more stressful. So it's a lot of times it's better to take care of it on the weekend. So that's why IT people tend to work on weekends. That's when we can shut down the servers, we can plan for maintenance, and so on. Let's talk about pay for IT support specialist job. For most of the jobs that I look at, the pay was around, for senior position, the pay was around $40 an hour, and a lot of entry level would be between $25, $30 an hour. Again, it depends on the city and the area where you live in. So I have another chart that will explain this a little better. And when it comes to certifications, having a certification can help you get a job in IT, of course. If you have a degree, if you have some experience, a lot of times you don't really need a certification. But again, it depends on the job. Some jobs will require you to have multiple certifications. So for IT support specialist positions, those are some of the certifications I see that companies are requesting. A plus certification, Network Plus certifications, Cisco certification. A lot of them require CCNA. But again, it really depends. If the company doesn't use Cisco, they will not require you to have a Cisco certification. But they always gonna want you to understand networking, and because you'll be dealing with a lot of different things, including networking and security and other technology that the company is using. And of course, Microsoft certifications. If you have MCP, MCSC, I see these, they mention those a lot. And of course, VMware, Hyper-V, and Google, Apple certifications. So if you can get certified, it definitely helps. But if you have a degree and you have experience, this is very good. And I created this chart to show you some of the most requested certifications I see. So if you have Microsoft certifications, any type of Microsoft certification, that's gonna help. Cloud Azure certifications, backup and disaster recovery. Even though there might be someone else doing the backup and disaster recovery, but in some organizations, especially smaller organizations, you might be the only one taking care of backups and disaster recovery. Scripting languages like PowerShell, Bash. I already mentioned VMware and Hyper-V virtualization technologies. Ticketing system is good to know some ticketing systems, and ITSM is one that I saw multiple times. Security and firewalls, Active Directory, right? Active Directory. A lot of positions will require Active Directory. Networking, right? Understanding VPN, DNS, TCP/IP. Troubleshooting. This is basically part of your job, troubleshooting. And Microsoft Suite. This is like Excel, Word, and Windows Server. Look at this, Windows Server. You definitely need to know your Windows Server. So that's something you can do from home now. You can install your own servers. You can install your virtual machines on the cloud. You can set up your own lab. This is very cheap. It's not as expensive as it used to be. Another trend I noticed is that the positions that require certifications tend to pay more. Okay, but that doesn't mean you will not get a job without certifications. And as you can see here, the jobs that require certifications are paying above $70,000, and the ones that do not require certifications are in the $55,000 to $60,000 range a year. And this is another chart. Out of the 523 jobs, 33 of those jobs do not require certifications, and 66.7% of the jobs require some type of certifications. But again, some of it is preferred, not necessarily required, but certification is mentioned there. So if you have certification, yes, it's good. But a lot of times, even though the job might say certification preferred, if you have the experience and you have this skill set, it's okay. You don't really need to have that certification. So I looked to see if I could find the top 10 highest paying IT support specialist jobs, and I didn't want to show the name of the companies, but as you can see here, so the highest paid jobs are paying more than $80,000, from $70,000 to $80,000. Like if you in Oregon, I saw some jobs paying in Oregon. Like there are a few remote jobs that are paying decent. In North Carolina, Tennessee, DC, and so on. So these are some of the states and some of the companies that are paying well. If you're in those states, you can expect to get paid that amount. Again, this is another chart showing how important it is to have soft skills. So communication skills, like I said before, almost every single job mention communication skill, problem solving, of course, and patience, right? If you're doing IT work, you need to be patient. And of course, time management is one of the very important skills. experience, 1 to 3 years, entry level, 3 to 5 years, intermediate, and if you look at enterprise environment preferred. So as you get as you get more senior, or as you look for more senior positions, they want you to have a lot of experience, and they also want you to have experience in an enterprise environment. And this was very interesting. If you have any type of experience with managed service providers, if you've worked for a managed service provider, or if you have experience with that, that helps. Thanks for watching this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Are you looking for an IT support specialist job? Or are you currently working as an IT support specialist? Please let me know what you think. Thank you.